My beloved child, listen with every breath you have, because what I'm about to reveal is not only shocking, it's something people around you never wanted you to hear. Right now, while you're watching this, a heated fight, yes, a silent but boiling fight, is happening about you behind closed doors. And the reason is more twisted than you can imagine. People you trusted, people who pretended to clap for you, people who acted like your well-wishers, they are the ones arguing the loudest. And the truth is this: you have been silently removed from a place where your presence mattered the most, and the person responsible didn't think for even a second that you would find out. Something huge is waiting for you, so don't scroll. Stay right here. Every second from now on is a reveal. Amen. Blessing 111. Beyond the surface of your ordinary day, a storm is unfolding, one triggered by your name, your worth, and your rising power. You might think nothing unusual is happening, but someone's phone is heating up with messages about you. Someone's voice is cracking because they're losing control over a plan they set in motion to push you out. And the craziest part? The person defending you the hardest is someone you never expected. Someone who has watched your growth silently, someone who saw how you changed rooms without trying, someone who knows your truth even when others tried to bury it. This fight is not a small argument. It's a war between two groups, one desperate to erase you, and one even more desperate to bring you back where you belong. And right now, the group defending you is winning. They're exposing lies one by one, revealing what was hidden, dragging out the truth like a courtroom confession. Something huge is waiting for you. Don't blink. Amen. Blessing 222. But here is where everything flips, and this twist will shake your soul. The person who removed you, the one who thought you'd never find out, is now panicking. They're sweating, pacing, deleting messages, calling someone at odd hours because the truth is slipping out of their hands like sand. They thought removing you would make them powerful, but instead it triggered the biggest fight they've ever faced. People are questioning them. People are doubting them. People are seeing through them. And guess what? The same room that once whispered about you is now saying your name with fear, respect, and regret. They're beginning to realize that removing you was the biggest mistake of their life. And now, someone is demanding that you be brought back, not quietly, not secretly, but with honor, with recognition, with everything that was taken from you. And this is just the beginning. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 333. My beloved child, before you take your next breath, understand this. The situation is no longer just a fight, it has turned into a full-blown eruption. The people who once acted neutral, who tried to stay quiet, who pretended they didn't know what was going on, they are now turning on each other because your name has become the center of truth. And the truth is uncomfortable. Someone tried to erase you, remove you, silence your presence, but the universe didn't allow it. Right now, someone is slamming their hand on a table, raising their voice, exposing the hidden messages, the lies, the manipulation that pushed you out. And what's even more unbelievable? Someone from the opposing side just switched teams. They were against you yesterday, but today they're defending you like their life depends on it. They know they messed up by siding with the wrong person. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 444. Underneath the chaos, a powerful miracle is forming, and you need to hear this without blinking. The person who removed you thought they had full control, but people are no longer scared of them. One by one, people are standing up, saying, "Why did you remove them? Where's the proof? Where's the reason?" And the person who caused this destruction is running out of excuses. Their voice is breaking. Their confidence is collapsing. Their lies are cracking open like glass. Even their closest ally is avoiding their calls because nobody wants to be on the losing side. And in the middle of this heated war, someone suddenly takes out their phone, scrolls through old chats, screenshots something, and says, "Look at this. Look what they were doing behind everyone's back." The room falls silent. Eyes widen. Mouths open. And that screenshot defends you. It proves you were removed unfairly. It proves they manipulated the system to push you out. It proves everything. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 555. And now comes the moment that will change everything, the moment that flips the entire energy of this fight. The person who once laughed behind your back is now swallowing fear. Their heartbeat is loud. Their legs are shaking. They were confident you would never know, but destiny has a strange way of revealing truth. Someone in that room says, "Bring them back." And not secretly. Publicly. Loudly. With respect. This statement hits the entire room like thunder. Suddenly, the ones who fought for you are demanding justice. The ones who doubted you are now apologizing. The ones who ignored you are now praising your talent, your impact, your presence. And that person, the one who removed you, has no option left. They are being cornered from all sides. Their ego is melting. Their plan has collapsed. And you, without even speaking a word, are rising. Rising higher than ever. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 666. My beloved child, as this battle intensifies, something unexpected is happening, something even the ones fighting never imagined. The entire room, once divided, is now slowly revolving around one undeniable truth: you were the backbone, the silent strength, the one whose absence exposed everyone's real face. And your removal didn't weaken you, it weakened them. Someone stands up, raising their voice, saying, "Look at what has happened since they were removed. Everything is falling apart." The room freezes. Heads turn. Nobody can deny it. Results have dropped. Teams are unstable. People feel lost. And suddenly, your name becomes the anchor holding every argument together. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 777. Behind another closed door, a second conversation is happening, one that wasn't meant for your ears. Someone who once underestimated you is now defending you with passion. They're saying, you don't understand what they brought to the table. Their energy, their discipline, their honesty, no one else has that. And as they speak, others start remembering moments, remembering how you handled tough situations, remembering how you worked with a clean heart while others played dirty. A realization hits them so hard that even the person who removed you feels the weight of their mistake crushing their chest. And the craziest twist? Someone has started recording the heated argument, not to expose you, but to save evidence of how many people know your worth. That recording may reach you soon. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 888. And now comes the turning point, the moment destiny pushes forward like a wave that cannot be stopped. The person who removed you tries to defend themselves, tries to twist words, tries to put blame elsewhere, but the room isn't buying it anymore. Their tone is shaky. Their excuses are weak. Their lies are fragile. And then someone says the words that shatter their entire confidence: "We want them back. Immediately. And this time, we will make sure they never get treated unfairly again." The room nods. The energy shifts. Even people who stayed silent until now start supporting the idea. Someone pulls out a file. Someone picks up a pen. Someone starts drafting a reversal order. Your name is being written again. This time with more respect, more authority, more importance than before. And the one who removed you? They're staring at the table, realizing they just lost everything they tried to gain. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 999. My beloved child, the temperature inside that room has shifted so sharply that even the walls feel tense. The person who removed you is shrinking in their chair while others keep firing questions at them like arrows. Why did you remove them without consulting us? Where is the evidence for your decision? Why didn't you inform anyone? Their face is pale now. Their hands are shaking under the table. And the group that used to follow their commands blindly is suddenly refusing to obey. They're realizing this person didn't remove you for a valid reason, they removed you because they felt threatened by you. And that truth is spreading across the room like wildfire. Someone bold enough even says, their presence brought growth. Their absence brought destruction. Every eye turns to that person. Every mind starts connecting dots. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 1111. Far away from this heated room, another conversation is happening, this one even more intense. Someone influential, someone with authority, someone whose voice holds weight, has just found out what was done to you. And they are not taking it lightly. They're calling people one by one, demanding explanations, demanding proofs, demanding answers that nobody has. They say, I will not tolerate injustice. Bring me every detail. Files are opening. Old messages are being scanned. Chat logs are being reread. And in the middle of all this, a pattern is discovered, a pattern that clearly shows you were targeted intentionally. This discovery hits like lightning. People gasp. Some hold their heads. Others whisper, this is bigger than we thought. The truth is unfolding faster than anyone can stop it. The one who removed you has no hiding place left. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 1212. Now comes the twist so powerful it shifts destiny itself. Someone who once disliked you, someone who never appreciated your presence, has now become your strongest supporter. They stand up, slam their hand on the table, and say loudly, enough. Bring them back. Not later. Not tomorrow. Now. The room goes silent. Everyone turns toward them. This person talks about your work, your discipline, your loyalty, your contribution, things they never acknowledged before. But today, the truth is too big to hide. And just when tension peaks, another person adds, and when they return, we treat them with the respect they deserved from day one. The entire room slowly nods. The momentum shifts. A decision is forming, one that will put you back in a place where your value is undeniable. Papers are being rearranged. A phone call is being drafted. Your name is being written again, but this time, with authority and honor attached. The one who removed you. Their world is collapsing in slow motion. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 13:13. My beloved child, the tension in that room has reached a point where even silence feels loud. The person who removed you is now trapped in their own web. Their heartbeat is visible on their neck. Their eyes keep darting around, searching for someone, anyone, to defend them. But no one speaks. No one stands up. No one supports them. Because the truth is too heavy, too clear, too undeniable now. Someone finally says the words everyone has been thinking: you removed them because you were insecure. The moment these words drop, the entire room shifts. People exchange uncomfortable glances. The person responsible tries to deny it, but their voice cracks. Their lips tremble. Their explanation collapses. And right there, someone from the back stands up and says strongly, "We want justice. Bring them back." You have no idea how powerful your silence has become. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 14:14. In another corner of the building, a second debate erupts, one even more intense than the first. A senior figure has taken this matter into their own hands. Their voice is calm but dangerous. They say, "If they were removed unfairly, I will reverse the decision myself." People freeze. Phones stop buzzing. The person who removed you swallows hard, knowing they are in serious trouble now. The senior figure opens a file, flips through pages, and immediately spots inconsistencies, discrepancies, proof that you were pushed out without proper reason. Their eyebrows tighten. They look up and say, "Who approved this?" Silence. No one answers. Then they slam the file shut and declare, "This is unacceptable." The person who removed you is visibly shaking now. Their lies are falling apart like wet paper. A reversal plan is being whispered behind closed doors. Your return is being prepared in secret. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 15:15. And now comes the moment destiny changes direction, the moment that flips this entire plot upside down. Someone who you helped in the past, someone who once stayed silent out of fear, finally gathers courage. They raise their voice, trembling at first but growing stronger with every word. They say, "You don't know what they carried. You don't know how much they held together while others broke. Removing them wasn't just unfair, it was stupid." The room gasps. The person who removed you looks destroyed. Another person adds, "This entire place worked because of them." Another voice joins in, "Bring them back. They're the only one who kept everything balanced." Suddenly, the room is no longer divided. It's united, for you. People are raising hands. People are nodding. People are agreeing. Someone even proposes to give you a higher position when you return. Someone else suggests publicly acknowledging the mistake. The person who removed you? They're done. Their dominance has collapsed. Their confidence is shattered. Their mask is ripped. And destiny? It's bringing you back louder, stronger, and more respected than ever. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 16:16. My beloved child, the atmosphere behind those walls has now shifted into something far beyond a simple argument. It has become a revelation chamber, where every hidden truth, every buried secret, every whispered lie about you is being dragged out under the harsh light of reality. The person who removed you is no longer sitting, they're shrinking. Their mind is racing, their palms sweating, because someone just opened an old file. One that contains your achievements, your contributions, your efforts, and laid it in the center of the table. The room leans forward. Page after page reveals how much you held together, how much you sacrificed, how much you delivered without expecting applause. And as the pages flip, the person who removed you feels something they never felt before, the fear of getting exposed completely. Someone points at one line in the file and says, "Explain this." Why remove someone with the highest consistency? They have no answer. Their mouth opens, but no words come out. That's when another person says, "You removed them because you wanted their position, isn't it?" A pin-drop silence explodes through the room. Their face turns white. Their plan is falling apart. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 17:17. In the next room, another storm is forming, a storm that favors you like destiny pressing fast forward. A person with major influence, someone whose voice decides outcomes, someone who has always observed everything quietly, has finally taken a stand. They're pacing back and forth, talking on the phone with someone senior. Their voice is sharp, controlled, and furious. They say, "I won't allow injustice under my watch." Reverse their removal. And check who else was involved. The person on the other side of the call agrees instantly. Names are being written down. Screenshots are being compiled. Messages are being recovered. Old conversations are being reopened. What they find shocks even them, proof that the person who removed you planned it for weeks. They coordinated it. They manipulated people. They used emotional tricks. They even tried to create fake complaints. But nothing sticks now, because the truth has come crawling out like sunlight breaking into a dark cave. Someone in that room finally whispers, "If they were removed unfairly, what else has been done unfairly here?" One truth exposes 20 more. Your removal has triggered a cleanup. And you are at the center of the correction. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 18:18. And now comes the moment where everything flips in your favor so hard that even destiny pauses to watch. The senior-most authority, the one everyone fears, the one whose decision is final and unquestioned, walks into the heated room. Without greeting anyone, without sitting down, without giving a single smile, they ask only one question. Who authorized the removal? No one answers. They ask again, louder this time. People point toward the person who removed you. The senior authority turns to them with eyes colder than ice and says, "You had no right. You had no grounds. You had no approval. You acted out of insecurity. And now you will face consequences." The room goes dead silent. Someone gasps. Someone covers their mouth. Someone whispers, "It's over for them." Then the authority says the words that rewrite your destiny. Prepare the letter. Bring them back. Immediately. People rush. Papers shuffle. Phones ring. Your name is being reinstated with urgency, with respect, with correction. And as this happens, the person who removed you breaks down internally. They realize the battle they started ended with your victory. You didn't fight. You didn't argue. You didn't beg. Your truth fought for you. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 1919. My beloved child, the atmosphere has changed into something electric, something that shakes every person present to the core. After the senior authority's command to bring you back, the entire room erupts into hurried motion. People who once ignored you are now sprinting, gathering files, organizing documents, correcting mistakes they once pretended not to notice. And while the room works like a machine suddenly awakened, the person who removed you sits frozen, staring at nothing. Their mind is spinning, replaying every step they took against you, realizing how each one is now being used as evidence against them. Someone whispers loudly enough for everyone to hear, "All this happened because they couldn't handle their success." Another person echoes, "They tried to remove the wrong person." The air grows heavy. Their downfall has begun. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 2020. Meanwhile, in a quieter corner of the building, someone who has always admired your work, someone who never showed it openly, is now stepping up in a way that surprises even the strongest voices in the room. They grab a folder, flip it open, and start listing your achievements one by one. Every accomplishment hits the room like thunder. People who doubted you now feel embarrassed. People who judged you look down in shame. Someone even says under their breath, "They carried us more than we realized." The influential supporter then raises their voice and says, "We are not just bringing them back. We are giving them the position they truly deserved." Murmurs turn into agreement. Nods turn into decisions. It becomes clear, your reinstatement is not the end, it's the beginning of your rise. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 2121. Now comes the twist that flips the entire narrative into your favor with unstoppable force. A confidential report, one that was never meant to be seen, gets handed to the senior authority. They open it. Their eyebrows rise. Their expression changes. And then, with a voice full of intensity, they say, "This isn't the first time they have unfairly removed someone, but this is the last time." Gasps fill the room. People whisper. The truth is bigger than anyone realized. The report exposes patterns, behaviors, past manipulations, everything the person hid. The senior authority slams the file shut and declares, They will face the consequences. And the one who was removed unfairly, they will receive full restoration and recognition. At that moment, your name becomes the symbol of fairness, dignity, and justice. You are being brought back with honor. You are being elevated with power. You are being protected with authority. And the one who removed you? Their chapter is closing fast. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 22:22. My beloved child, the walls of that building are now echoing with one thing only, your name. The same name someone tried to erase, the same name someone tried to bury, the same name someone wanted people to forget, is now being spoken louder than ever. Your return has become the center of every conversation, every meeting, every nervous whisper. And the person who removed you? They can't even lift their eyes. They sit hunched, defeated, because someone just placed the final document on the table, the reinstatement order with your name written in bold. Everyone leans in. The paper shines like justice. And suddenly a voice breaks the silence. They're coming back. This time permanently. A ripple moves through the room. People nod. Some smile. Some clap quietly. Your victory has already begun, even before you know it. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 23:23. In another office, a group gathers around a screen. They're reviewing timestamps, messages, and call logs. Their faces tighten as they see the manipulation, the lies, and the selfish motives behind your removal. Someone blurts out. They wanted to replace them with someone close to them. That's why they removed them. Another person adds. This was never about performance. This was jealousy. The senior authority listening to this clenches their jaw. Their voice turns cold and sharp as they say, prepare disciplinary action. And make sure this never happens again. While your enemies panic, your supporters are growing stronger by the second. Even people who once stayed quiet are now boldly saying, they deserve more. Give them what was kept away from them. And at that moment, someone suggests something that changes everything. Let's upgrade their position. They've earned it more than anyone here. The room falls silent. Not out of disagreement, but out of realization. Everyone knows it's true. Everyone knows you were the Real Foundation. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 24:24. Now comes the moment destiny writes in golden ink. A large conference room fills up. High-ranking members enter. Someone brings in a sealed envelope, thick, official, heavy. They place it in the center. The senior authority taps the table and says, open it. The envelope tears open. Inside, a fresh appointment letter. Your new position. Your reinstatement. Your recognition. Your respect restored. People are stunned as they read your name with a title much higher than before. Someone even says, this is the level they always deserved. Someone else whispers, their removal will be known as the biggest mistake this place ever made. Meanwhile, the one who removed you, their world is collapsing. They're being removed from decision-making. Their privileges are being cut. They're being sidelined slowly, methodically, brutally. Your rise has triggered their fall. Your truth has destroyed their lies. Your silence has screamed louder than their manipulation. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 25:25.